What's up everyone, and welcome to my 4th episode in the Pokemon Revolution Online Guide. Today we're going to be going down to Vermilion City and taking care of the SS Anne and Surge. So to get down there, you're first going to need to go above the Poke Center here and take this. This is the only path you can take to go down there. You're going to have to fight an Elite Four guy right there. He's got a really easy, I think it's like Eradicate or something. I already did all the trainers to save some time. I haven't done the storyline. I just did the unnecessary trainers to save a lot of time because it was getting ridiculous editing out all those trainer fights. So any of the trainer fights I can get rid of beforehand, I'll try to. So, but I'll be sure to let you know. So don't go down through that bottom connector. They want lemonade, and you can't get that yet. So you're gonna go through this underground passageway to go to Vermilion. And there is one trainer down here on the right. He's kind of difficult actually. When I first came through here, he wasn't the easiest trainer to beat. But you can just beat him, go back to the Poke Center, and then walk back. Of course, always try to save your Pokemon. So there's a trainer right there, and both these people are trainers. You have to talk to them individually. And there's one here. And then there's two more before you talk to the guy I'm about to talk to now, and this is for the storyline. These are the two trainers here. Usually you'll try to just walk down and it'll tell you, no, this guy back here wants something, so you go back to Wade and he tells you all this nonsense or whatever and sends you into Cerulean, or no, I'm sorry, it's Vermilion destroyed by a Dragonair. This is all RP and it needs to happen. This isn't anything crazy happening to you or anything like that. So come down here and talk to Lance and fight his Dragonair, which will just proceed to Hyper Beam all of your Pokemon down to nothingness. See, this is supposed to happen. You're supposed to get defeated by him. There are a few occasions, and I will note them, that you are supposed to be defeated. There's nothing you can do about it. Don't try to use consumables. Don't try to win. I've actually, on one of the people before the Elite Four, I had tried my hardest to kill his first Pokemon, and I ended up killing it. And his second Pokemon came out, and it was a Snorlax, and it ended up bugging. Not bugging per se, but it couldn't attack my Bronzor. My Bronzor couldn't do enough damage to it because it kept going to sleep and healing itself, and I was pretty much stuck in an infinite loop. So I'll let you know, just to be sure that, you know, you do have to lose. Just give up. Don't try to fight back. So after he beats you, he'll send you down into the Poke Center in Vermilion, and you'll have to go through this little RP phase where, by the way, RP is role-playing. This is all uncontrolled by you. Your character gets taken right here. You can't control this. He walks you up back to the Psychic, and you talk to him. He wants you to go talk to Surge down on the dock, and that's the whole point in this. So this is how you get to talk to Surge down there, or just get to Vermilion City in the first place, because you can't do it without talking to him and doing this RP. So anyway, after this is all taken care of, we can go ahead and proceed downtown with our next objective, which is going to be obtaining a decent to nice Magikarp. You're going to come down here to this house, and you're going to get an old rod for free. After I use this Poke Center to reset my location that I would travel to if I fainted. Just want to make sure if any accidents happen, I don't go all the way back to Cerulean. That'd be a long walk. I don't want to do it. So there's an old rod down here for free, and then you can fish right here in the water and pull up some Magikarp a lot. They're not that uncommon. They are a little bit uncommon though. You won't see them that much, but you will see them. They're not extremely rare. But it's way better than spending 5,000 on it, and plus you get to pick your stats. So I try to get one with high attack. No, you really do not want a negative defense one as far as nature. It'd be green attack, and you don't want a negative defense like SP or def. So I'd look for an average one. I'll probably show you mine. Again, I'll make another video completely over IVs, EVs, and natures. And abilities, because there are a few things that play into how the Pokemon work in this game. So once you look around for a Magikarp for a while, I finally found one that suited me, and you're going to want to pick up potions, you know, get ready, gear up for the SSN, because it is a big, this will be your first, like, big RP quest to unlock the gym, because you can't get cut until you complete the boat. So there's going to be a lot of rooms that are just trainers, and you need to do all the rooms, of course, to get your Pokemon up to level. Of course, you can see that you know, they're not going to be able to beat Surge at this level, obviously. So you do need to hit all these rooms. You can come here to Surge and talk to him real quick. And he'll give you a bunch of RP, and then once he's done, you can go ahead and get on the boat. So when you first walk in here, this first guy right here, he's going to grab you if you walk too far anyway and tell you to go check into your room or whatever, and he'll teleport you down to the room. Your computer's on the right, Jackson's computer's on the left, so if you use that one it doesn't do much but tell you it's Jackson's. So you just go ahead and click on the PC and quote-unquote sign in, and then you talk to this guy and get him out of the way. So I'm going to go ahead and get rid of all the trainers already, do them, and then go straight to the quest. So you guys should complete all these rooms. They're all trainers in there. There's multiple trainers in some rooms. These are all rooms right here. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 rooms right there. And then this is a quest room right here, which is the kitchen. So we've got 3 areas for items right here, and it's these trash cans right here. If you don't have a P.E.K.K.A. berry on you, which is one that cures poison, I'm pretty sure you get one out of the middle trash can, but since I have one on me, it didn't give me one. So after you check the trash cans, you're going to want to come up here and talk to the doctor, and he's going to tell you what's wrong with the boat, and obviously it's the captain's sick. So he says, hey, you have a P.E.K.K.A. berry, excellent. So he wants you to take that up to the 2nd floor. Now, by now, hopefully you've beat all the trainers in all the rooms and found out that on the top level up here that I'm about to go to up the stairs, the last 2 rooms don't have trainers, they just have people to talk to. So the second to last room is useless, and the last room is very useful. This is where, of course, you turn in the P.E.K.K.A. berry after you talk to the scientist. I don't know if you can skip talking to the scientist or not. I didn't try, so I just went ahead and went along with the whole thing. You give him the P.E.K.K.A. berry, and then he'd tell you that you need to come pick it up later on from Blissy in the ballroom. And I just noticed, yeah, the volume wasn't there. Okay. So yeah, he'll tell you to get the potion from Blissy in the ballroom, something like that. Anyway, you walk out of here, you get to this. If you haven't checked this trash can already, it's got leftovers in it, which is extremely useful. I would honestly go and get this before you started doing any of the rooms down there. And what this does is you drag and drop it on your Pokemon, he'll hold on to it, it lasts forever, and it'll heal him every single turn. So you want to put it on a tanky Pokemon like Bronzor, and if something's doing a very minuscule amount of damage to him, as you'll see in these next few fights, he doesn't take much damage, and he'll just regain his health mostly, as long as they don't do X amount of damage to him. So you get to fight these 2 trainers before you get to fight Jackson, which still has his Eevee, and he has a few other Pokemon now, so don't go into the fight, you know, with missing a little health or anything like that. See, as you can see, every turn it says he uses leftovers and heals a little bit, which is awesome. And no, you do not want to go off ever. Well, I mean later on. As you can see too, I haven't evolved my Magikarp. Don't evolve Magikarp. Level it for a long time. Gyarados is a pain to level. I know you're going to want that Gyarados, but it is not worth leveling. You want to get it a pretty high level before you evolve it. Which also comes to the problem of, hopefully that Gyarados has the right ability, which is Moxie. That's for sweeping, honestly. It's an Elite 4 move. It's every time he kills a mob or an opponent, he gains attack. So like if you're fighting a trainer with 6 Pokemon, he kills the first 2 or 3 and he gets buffed up by that, and he can just one-shot the next 3. But that's in a whole different strategy book. Later on we'll talk about the Elite 4. So he's only got 3. That's not bad at all. He's just got a Pharaoh. Now, if you use Bronzor, like I've been telling you, you're not going to have any problems with any of this. This whole town, this boat, the gym, everything is going to be fine. Bronzor is an amazing Pokemon for this entire area. He handles it all. As you can see, he takes little to no damage, and then when the turn is over, he heals a little bit up, so he took even less damage. awesome thing about Bronzor. He's the best. Although he's not Gen 1, so it's kinda, I would say, cheating to be using him. But, you know, you can catch him in Gen 1 without a membership, so I wouldn't say it's cheating to that far of a degree. But, you know, that's just me. So Eevee was easy. Bronzor took it all out. And once you beat Jackson, you can go talk to Blissy and get the potion to complete the SSN. So the ballroom is right here. And you're going to go straight to Blissy. You don't have to talk to anybody in here at all. There is a drink waiter that walks around with drinks you can buy. But other than that, there is nothing in here you really need to do. There could be other things I don't know about that you could talk to them and get. But this is the main storyline right here. You get that from Blissy. You take the potion over to the captain. At this point, you're completed. You've done the SSN. You're done. You're about to get cut. You're wanting to start to think about a Pokemon to go get cut. Because if you follow this guide to a T by now, you don't have a Pokemon to do that with just yet. So we're gonna come down here and talk to this guard, and he's gonna let us in here. Now that you've completed the whole thing and gotten the potion from Blissy. So you come up here, this is pretty easy. You just talk to the captain, give him his potion. He feels better. Awesome, good day. He gives you cut. Lots of RP. Which is good though, you know, you gotta love some RP. So what I'm thinking about doing is I'm probably going to go up to the grass above the Poke Center and get a Bellsprout, something like that, to use cut as a TM. I forgot to get, if you've gotten a Sandshrew or anything like that from, well, I think it's actually just Sandshrew so far that you could have gotten to use TMs. I don't know if anything else can use cut besides Sandshrew. Maybe Badoo? I'm not 100% on that, though. Any grass Pokemon, Bulbasaur, would be able to use cut. I don't think Squirtle can use cut. He can scratch, but he can't cut. That makes 0 sense. But that's fine. We'll go and get a Bellsprout just for now. I'm going to get a Sandslash or a Sandshrew or whatever in the Diglett Cave we're about to go through. Well, we're not about to go through it. It's after this entire town. It's the next thing to do. But that's where I'll be getting mine, because he can cut and he can dig. So that's 2 in 1. You just want to carry one Pokemon around. That's the best TMs I could think of besides Surf you need, and that would probably be on either Magikarp or your Squirtle or whatever, you know. See, I caught a few Magikarp before I found the good Magikarp. And he's really not perfect, but he's better than sitting here for a few more hours trying to find a perfect one. And if you ever do find a really, really good one, hold on to it, use it, level it, keep it unevolved, and try to sell it, because it can sell well if you do find a really good statted one. Oh, wow, the first thing. Okay, well, that was easy. So I just found a Bellsprout. I'm going to try to put it to sleep. Okay, put it to sleep. Oh, it put Bronzor to sleep. Well, GG. No, but this is why Bronzor's perfect. I keep him out at all times when I'm taming, quote unquote. If I'm, like when I just beat Kanto, I wanted to go to Love Island and I started catching all the Pokemon. Well, at least you had to catch 120 Kanto, only Kanto, Pokemon, and you had to have about 36 evolves in Kanto. So Bronzor is the perfect Pokemon to have out first if you're looking for any kind of Pokemon, because boom, he's a tank. He can put it to sleep. He can. I usually keep a melee move on him because he can always weaken him a little bit like this. He doesn't do too much melee damage, so he can always not do too much damage. Oh wow, no nature. Immediately when you see no nature, you know you're pretty sad. It's a pretty sad day. He has no nature, so. But he can learn cut, so that's all we need. Alright, so this gym actually does have a puzzle. It's not that hard of a puzzle, it's just basic elimination. But I will explain it in detail and get you through it the best I can. Make sure everyone's got their full power on abilities, and just in case I had to sacrifice that Bellsprout or anything in a fight. I do still have revives and potions from picking them up in the mart. Didn't have too much of a problem in the SS and neither should you, as long as you've been following the Pokemon I've told you to use, and they're at the right levels. It's about the same as mine. So, I'm probably going to cut these 2 trainer battles out, because this is just, they're monotony. All you do is spam extra sentry down, yeah. They're not that big deal. I potioned them up just so I don't have to go back to the PC. So what this is you have to find the first switch. There's 2 switches. Once you find the first switch, you can start searching for the second switch, but don't ever exclude any of these switches that you used the first time. Like, I'm going to go through this one whole time pretty much until I find the first switch, which is, I think, right here. Yeah, I think this is the switch right here. So, I triggered the first switch. Now I'm going to go back and check every single other switch except for that switch. And every time I check a switch, I'll come back and hit that switch. Because you have to hit the switch you found, and then you have to go hit the other right switch. Well, if you hit the wrong switch, you got to come back and hit the right switch, the first switch again. So, you just have to go back and forth from the first switch and check every other switch, even ones you've checked prior to the first switch, and you'll get the match. This one is actually going to take me, I think, a while. I'm already halfway through. Sometimes it happens pretty quick. You'll find your first button, you press that button, you pick another node, try it, doesn't work, go back to the one you just found the first mark at, put that one up again, and just keep trying them like I'm doing right here. You got to keep going right back to that original node, and then going to the next one, going back to the original node, and then going to the next one, and sooner or later that little electric field up there will just disappear. It's only 2 buttons, so it should disappear. Oh, there we go. Alright, so I didn't have to check the last 3. So anyway, Bronzor should be able to hold his own throughout this entire fight with no heals. I'm just gonna try it, see what happens, but I'm pretty sure he should be able to. Oh yeah, he should be able to handle this, especially with leftovers on him. Be sure you come in here with leftovers on him. I would not pull Squirtle out this entire fight. He will take immense damage to electric, and he will probably die. So, Bronzor is your best bet here. This is why we got him. Not only this, he's also amazing in the Elite Four. And I'll show you why at the, I think it's his last Pokemon will give a good demonstration of why Levitate on Bronzor is one of the most OP things in the game. Oh no, I'm paralyzed. That's not good. That means he's going to get the first attack no matter what. Okay. Well, hopefully I can end this Electrode to get to the 4th Pokemon, so I don't have to use any revives or anything. Okay, I made it. Yeah, definitely. Alright. So it doesn't matter that I'm low health, honestly, because his Raichu knows Dig, and the ground abilities are great against Steel. So Raichu is going to go ahead and use Dig. I don't know why I used an ability there, but he's going to use Dig, and it's going to do nothing because I'm levitating and can't get hit by ground attacks. And that's all he's going to do, is spam Dig, because he thinks he can hit me, and in truth, he can't. So I spam Confusion. I try to get him confused so he'll stop digging underground and wasting a turn and confuse himself and hit himself in the face, make the fight go faster. But other than that, you can see Bronzor's almost healed himself up fully from leftovers. And there he is, confused and gone. Easy peasy. Wipe your hands of the 3rd badge and you can move on. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video today. It was one of the harder ones to make. The SSN was a kind of pain, so I'll start production on the next video and we'll get moved on through the storyline. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and you guys have a good rest of your day. Hey guys, thanks for watching till the end of the video. If you like this video, go ahead and slap that like button. If you want to see more, go ahead and subscribe. I hope to see you guys in the next video. Thanks for all the support.